technical interview experience of Mindtree, which I have applied for the post of software engineer. So I gave my online assessment, and after 3 days I got my result, and I got the result saying I have been selected for a technical interview and I will get a mail regarding the same. तो उसके बाद 2-3 दिन के बाद मुझे मेल आया. So I got this mail, and the interview of Mindtree basically is conducted on WECP platform. So इस platform पे ही Mindtree अपना इंटरव्यू कंडक्ट कराता था. I was waiting in the lobby. उसके बाद like 5 या 6 मिनट बाद like 9:36 my interviewer came and my interview started. So normal greetings like good morning sir, good afternoon sir, ये सब हुआ. उसके बाद he asked me about myself, like to introduce myself. So I had prepared for this, or once I gave my introduction, so he asked me questions, whatever the skills I had mentioned. So I said him like I am proficient in C++ and Java. तो उन्होंने पहला क्वेश्चन जो मुझे पूछा वो जावा से था. तो here is the question. So he asked me, does Java supports multiple inheritance? तो मैंने इसका आंसर दिया एंड आई एक्सप्लेन हिम एंटायर थिंग लाइक ऑल दोस डायमंड प्रॉब्लम्स एंड ऑल. उसके बाद आई सेड कि वी कैन इम्प्लीमेंट मल्टीपल इनहेरिटेंस यूजिंग methods, some of methods, and I use the word interface. So interface use करने के बाद he asked me like what is interface. So when I answered him this question, so the next question which he asked me was कि what are the ways in which a class can be prevented from inherited, like what are the ways in which you can prevent a class from being inherited. So इसका answer I gave him कि there are basically 2 ways in which a class can be protected from getting inherited. So the first one is आप क्लास को फाइनल डिक्लेयर कर दो, या फिर declare all the data member inside a class as private. So once these 2 things are applied, there is no way a class can get inherited. So उसके बाद he asked me about joins in DBMS and said me to explain all of them. So there are basically 4 joins and I explained him all of those 4 joins. उसके बाद he asked me about bubble sort. So when he asked me like इसमें क्या होता है ना Mindtree में, along with that side by side आपको वो platform भी होता है. तो उसके लिए for coding purpose, so I asked him do I need to code this bubble sort, do I need to implement it in the platform as well, or so he said no need to explain, no need to code, you just explain me the logic. So I explained him कि कैसे कैसे the elements are basically sorted, कैसे swap होते हैं and all. So after that he asked me about array and array list. So I explained him the difference between array and array list. Similarly he asked me the difference between call by value and call by reference. Once I answered him all those questions, उसके बाद he asked me about like मेरा project related questions. So in project, like he asked me like what are the specific what was my specific role, and was my project a single project, or it was a group project, and what sort of difficulties did I face in during my project. So all those sort of questions. So it was like basic questions. So got to know from Mindtree interview is the first thing, you need to be very confident of whatever skill set you are mentioning in your introduction. And second is you need to prepare your final year project in very efficient efficient way. Like it's very important because a lot of questions were asked to me related to my questions. उसके बाद he asked me this question कि what is this name of the parent class of all the object in Java. So actually I was not aware of the answer, so I said him sir I'm not able to recall. So he said it's okay. उसके बाद he asked me कि reallocation and all started, so will you be able to reallocate to Pune, Chennai, Bangalore if you are selected. So I said yes, there's no problem, I can reallocate. And he asked me about like shifts, would you like to work in shift if required. So I said yes, if required I can work in shift, I am flexible with my timings and all. उसके बाद he asked me like, do you have any questions? So I said I had one, so I asked him, and after asking him like I got another query, so I asked him another one. So उसके बाद he gave me the answer and said कि okay, do you have any more queries? So I said no sir, as of now I don't have any queries. So he said okay, it was a good interaction. It was a really good interaction. So our HR team will connect with you. So if you like my video, please subscribe it.